Thank you for tuning into It Be Like That, where any and everything is bound to happen because hell, it be like that. Today I got a story for you guys coming from Las Vegas. A 43-year-old father was at home with his 13-year-old daughter, and he got a disturbance from the front door and the back door. Somebody was trying to break into his house with his kid there. He didn't, I'm guessing, had nothing to protect himself, so he called himself trying to hide him and his daughter in the house while somebody tried to come in the front door and the back door. He called 911, and as normal, there was not no help. When they got there, he was the one killed, and the home invader was unharmed. Check out the story that I got for you guys today. Check it out.
Shot and killed by a Metro police officer by the name of Alexander Bookman. Here's a video.
Metro Police! Metro Police! Metro Police! Hey! 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 Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
So obviously we paused the video before Durham was shot by the police officer. Here is what happened. 43-year-old Brandon Durham, he told dispatchers that he was inside his home with his 15-year-old daughter, and two people were trying to get into his house. Now, he told dispatchers he was locking himself in a bathroom, but when police arrived, they heard screaming, and then they found Durham struggling with the suspect, a 31-year-old woman named Alejandra Boudreau. That's when Officer Bookman ordered them to drop the knife before shooting and killing Durham. Boudreau was taken into custody and is facing multiple charges, including 1 count of home invasion and assault with a deadly weapon. Police say Boudreau and Durham knew each other. Now, the police officer, Alexander Bookman, he is 26 years old and has been with the department since 2021. We know that there is a lot of unanswered questions, and Metro says it's still very early on into the investigation. Of course, as soon as we get more answers, we'll be sure to provide it to you as soon as possible.
Drop the knife!
We had 6 officer-involved shootings, 2 of which were fatal, and 4 of which were non-fatal. This recent event was reported as an assault or battery with a gun call in a residential neighborhood located in the 6900 block of Wine River Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89119. The call took place at approximately 12:40 a.m. You can see the scene to my left. The officer involved in this incident is Alexander Bookman. He is 26 years old and has been with the LVPD since 2021. Officer Bookman was armed with a Glock 17 9mm, equipped with a tactical light and optic. The investigation revealed he fired 6 rounds. Officer Bookman is assigned to the Tourist Safety Division, South Central Area Command. The 2 individuals involved in the officer-involved shooting are identified as Brandon Durham. He was a 43-year-old black male adult, 6 feet tall, weighing 185 pounds. The second individual involved in the officer-involved shooting is Alejandra Boudreau. She's a 31-year-old black female adult, 5'9", 220 pounds. There were 2 knives involved in this incident. You can see a picture of the knives to my left. The following are Alejandra's charges: 1 count of home invasion with a deadly weapon, 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon, domestic violence, 1 count of child abuse, neglect, or endangerment, and 1 count of performance of act in willful or wanton disregard of safety of persons resulting in death. The detail of the officer-involved shooting are as follows. On November 12, 2024 at 12:40 a.m., LVPD received a report of 2 subjects shooting into a residence located in the 6900 block of Wine River Drive. The person reporting the shooting was identified as Brandon Durham. Durham told the call taker that the subjects were attempting to enter his residence and that he was inside his residence with his 15-year-old daughter. Durham then stated that the suspects had entered his home through both the front and back doors of his residence and that Durham would be locking himself in the bathroom. Officer Bookman, along with 2 other patrol officers, arrived. Immediately upon arrival, the officers noticed that there was damage to multiple vehicles in the driveway. They also noticed that there was damage to windows of the house, and they also heard screaming and banging from inside the house. Officer Bookman kicked open the front door, and was the first officer to make entry. While inside, officers continued to hear screaming and banging. They immediately directed their search towards an L-shaped hallway. As officers turned the corner in the hallway, they observed Durham and Alejandra entangled in a physical confrontation. They were at the threshold of a bedroom. Both individuals appear to be struggling over a knife in the doorway. Officers Bookman issued multiple commands to drop the knife, and then they discharged his firearm. Then he discharged his firearm, striking Durham and causing him and Alejandra to fall to the ground. Officers took Alejandra into custody, and they attempted life-saving measures for Durham. Unfortunately, despite those efforts, Durham was pronounced deceased at scene. We're going to go ahead and play the body-worn camera video of the incident now, and then we'll continue to discuss.
The parent is giving the description of a underweight male, 20 to 35, 10 being build, red beanie, wearing a black sweatshirt and dark colored pants.
Hey, they said they made entry. We gotta go in there.
Yeah, we have to go in. Hey, one thing, we have an open window and we're going to street to make entries.
Take it! Metro Police! Metro Police! Hey, drop the knife!
We had
Just a few things that bother me. Like, why would he shoot 6 times and he don't know which one is the aggressor, which one is the intruder? Another thing, he had backup. Why he just didn't wait till the other officer came and helped him with the situation since he see it was out of his control? Another thing is, why they always shooting the males? I mean, like, black African-American males, I mean, Kate don't call for help, which you can see the caller was a male. So you would think that that would be the male house. Why would you shoot him? Then he drop and you shoot him 5 more times. Unnecessary. They killing us, y'all. The police officer was number 26 years old. The victim was 40, double his age. They need to do a lot better, man, training these cops, especially these rookies. He been on the force since 2021. What's that, a total of 3 years? He shouldn't have never been put in a situation like that by himself without somebody being on the side of him. That's all I can say. Not saying it was his fault, but that was poor judgment. They got to do better, you all. Thanks for tuning in to It Be Like That.